Hey folks, welcome back to Moto Remy. Today we are looking at a comparison between the two helmets. We've got the Icon over here, Airform, and the Scorpion EXO T510. Both of these are not brand new models, but relatively recent. Both are being replaced, or at least having model changes done. So if you want one, you're going to have to move fast. They're probably going to be replaced with something different soon. So we're going to start with this guy. So I'm going to put this one down. Now, the Airform is definitely narrower. When they say intermediate oval, they're pushing it toward more of a long oval in terms of the fit internally. This is a medium, but with the large pads. So the pads are thinner than the medium pads. And even with that, it is snug. Now, it's snug here. It's pressing on my cheeks, but the front to back is excellent. But note, the front to back hasn't changed. That's still a medium. Up and down is still a medium. The only thing that changed in the pads is these cheek pads. They're a little thinner. Now, I've got the non-mediums, or sorry, I've got the mediums, and you can see how much thicker those pads are, okay? However, they're pretty dense. So even with the thinner foam, they're taking some time to break in and definitely pretty firm. Other than that, this one clicks in, locks in place, has a pin down here. It is definitely firmer to open. However, it has a nice sitting position. The other one does not. This one, you can bring it down. It's not quite closed. It's right there in that sweet spot of some airflow, but no exposure for your face of bugs or anything like that. Vents. Got a vent right here, got a vent up here. Not a ton of venting up top, but that's what the sitting position is for. Both of them have an internal sun visor. This one is a little closer to my face. It is not adjustable. I can't adjust how far it comes down. All you can really do, there's a halfway point, and then all the way up. I kind of like it, but it does touch my nose a little bit, depending on what head position I'm in. And I don't know, I don't think I'll care when I'm riding, but it's definitely a factor. Graphics wise, I'm not going to get into. They obviously are very different. Overall, both feel very good. This one slightly heavier, but feels significantly heavier. The way it bounces on my head, it feels like it's more than the couple ounces heavier than it is. But still not a heavy helmet, just not a light helmet. Overall, very happy with it. No complaints. But definitely more of a snug fit helmet side to side and little less adaptability, shall we say. On the other end, we've got this guy, and he feels significantly lighter. The weight numbers don't seem to be true. I need to get a scale or something to weigh them because it is noticeably lighter. I don't know if they just lied about their numbers and they made it sound heavier than it is, or if Icon is claiming lighter numbers than they are. It is a light helmet. For what it is, it's very light. I mean, obviously carbon fiber ones are lighter. The pop-up, there's no sitting position. That's your first click. There, and theoretically, there's like this notch to lock it in place. And they say in the manual that when this is open, it's not sealed. I can't tell the difference. I have not been able to find any extra gap. All it does is lock it from opening. So it can open, closed, and I mean, it'd be nice if there was one position, like right there even. This is awkward to do when it's not on you. That's it. That's your lowest position. On the other hand, you do have a visor that is almost infinitely adjustable. When you get down to the last little bit, it tends to, just want to drop. But even then, the friction fit is pretty good, and you can just adjust exactly where you want it. Fits a little further forward. I didn't have any issues with it hitting my nose. And it is adjustable for how far down it goes in its bottom position. There's a little screw right here. You can adjust how far down you want it to completely go. The pads on this, a little more squishy, a little more soft, but just as wide as the originals on that. This is a large, by the way, not a medium, but you've got much more of a curtain here and much more of a seal around your neck, and it doesn't have the same pressure. Up higher on the pads, there's a little less pressure, and it's just snug. The foam fits better, even though it starts out wide. It just compresses more easily and maintains a good pressure. You also have the AirFit system on here, so if you want it snug, you can tighten it up. In my opinion, if you are looking for that two-roll helmet where you want nice, quick, easy, casual helmet, not super snug, but then you want to be able to snug it up, get something with the AirFit. It gives you the best of both worlds. As long as you fit in the right size category so that you can do that, absolutely. But that is my comparison. I'm not going to get into the paint scheme between the two. I like both. The safety guy in me says, hey, this is an awesome helmet, right? The part of me that was like, hey, let's go ride motorcycles, really likes the Lycan. Honestly, between the two, I have a feeling that I will wear this one more often, and the Lycan will get worn when I'm going to motovlog. Obviously not an in-depth thing. We're talking my perception, so it's limited to my experience. Overall, I like this one better. I like the style of that one better, and I like the way they designed the venting better. However, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for motovlogging, this one is not convenient, and I wish it had a city position. Anyway, take care, have fun, stay safe, y'all. Keep riding.